My roof needed done for a pert near 5 years. I got 35 years out of my old roof. 35 years, you believe in it? Now you can see behind me there, that is a brand spanking new roof. That's right. And the roof behind me cost about $4,000. It's 35 square. How did I get that roof done so cheap? How did I get my roof done so cheap? Okay, a lot of parameters had to fall into place, a lot of things in order for me to do that roof behind me back there for 4,000 bucks. Okay, I waited a long time, called around to a lot of lumber yards and a lot of big box stores getting prices on shingles. Okay, March of this year, shingles at, I'm gonna say Lowe's, okay, were $125 a square. If I use my card, I get a 5% off of that. So you're still looking at a lot of money, okay? 35 times 125 is how you do that math. Okay, and then you got tax on that too. And delivery fees. So I kept calling around trying to get a decent price on shingles. And finally, this year, 2025, in March, I called up to 84 Lumber in Butler, and they had a lot old stock shingles, Oak Ridge, that were sitting outside, and they told me $75 a square. Oh crap, you know, I'm like, well, I gotta come take a look at these, you know, because I don't want to put crap shingles on my house. But I went and then later that day, the kid calls me back, says he talked to his manager. They knew me, okay? I used to build homes. I built homes for 30 years, and I worked out of this 84 Lumber in Butler quite a bit. And they called me back and says, look, we're gonna give you these shingles for $60 a square. Now, that's free shingles, okay? Anyone in the business knows $60 a square this day and age for Oak Ridge shingles, 3-dimensional, yeah. So I stopped after work. I'm like, if I got to throw a third of these away, I'm still ahead of the game. So I says, hey, bring them out. So I ordered an extra square, 35 square, and I got Oak Ridge shingles that are 3-dimensional up there for $60 a square. You can do that math yourself. I got all my ice guard and everything, okay, for right around $4,000 by the time I was done. My caps, everything. So that's the first parameter that had to fall into place. Cheap shingles, okay, which was practically a miracle this day and age. Since COVID, shingles have gone nuts, okay? Is it okay to say that now? I think so. You know, since the pandemic, shingles have just gone crazy in price. So I got the shingles cheap. And the second big thing was I looked at the weather, and now I'm in western Pennsylvania here, and we get a lot of rain this time of the year in the spring. Well, we get a lot of cloudy and rain all the time, and they said it was not going to rain for a whole week. I'm like, whoa, when else do you get a whole week of 0% chance of rain? I got my shingles cheap, I got the weather. Okay, those two things fell into place. And number 3, after the winter, I put on a little bit of fat, okay? Yeah, I'm 64 years old, and I knew I had to do this roof all by myself. I mean, I didn't have time to line up help, okay? I got the shingles cheap, I got the weather, and I felt like doing it, so I tore into this puppy. Now, once you get up and you tear off a roof, you're committed, okay? I mean, once you tear off the first square, a square is 10 times 10. That's 100 square feet. And once you tear off a roof, a little bit of it, you're committed. So, and I knew that. I'd done this my whole life. I built homes for 30 years. So I knew the drill. I got my dumpster out here and tore off the shingles and put the new ones on. And I pretty much did them within the time frame. Got a little bit of rain because the second week It rained a little bit at the beginning of that week, but I had my felt on, I was okay, and I got a whole roof shingled for around $4,000. The going market this day and age is between 15 and 20. I'm sure I could have got higher prices than that, more like $25,000, okay? With the ice guard and everything, like I said, I'm around 4,000. That's how I did it. First of all was cheap shingles. Second was the weather. The third thing was my ability to do it. At 64 years old, I did this whole roof myself, tore them off, put on the new ones. So my ability to do it is a lot of it. If you're going to do a roof yourself, look into it. If you've never done shingles, like I said, once you start, you're committed, so you ain't stopping until that roof is done. All else goes on hold, okay? Even if you have a heart attack, you got to keep working. Which, yeah, okay. Like I said, I'm 64 years old, so we don't know. But I managed to get her done, and that's how I did it for around $4,000. Hey, this is Ed's Weekend Adventures. I hope you liked this little video. If you did, come on, subscribe and hit the like button. Make an old guy feel better. Maybe someday YouTube will give me enough money I can afford to do the roof on my shop, because it's looking like it's gonna need done. It's up there. Well, my shop's gonna need new shingles next, so maybe YouTube can pay for that if y'all subscribe to my channel, okay? Subscribe, hit the like button, and watch my videos 1,000 times. Yeah, right. I know you don't want to do that. Hey, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.